I'm going to be showing you guys the top 5 meta class setups in Warzone Season 5. A lot of nerfs, a lot of buffs, a lot of guns have went to the top of the meta, a lot of guns have dropped out of the meta, so you guys definitely want to make sure you watch the video and find out the best class setups in Warzone Season 5. Also, only 20% of you that actually watch our videos are subscribed to the channel, so if you guys do enjoy the video, consider subscribing. It's free, and you can always change your mind later. Starting off with number 5, definitely has to go with the Modern Warfare MP5. Unfortunately, the only thing really holding the Modern Warfare MP5 back from being higher is definitely the mobility. It has pretty bad mobility. That's really the only thing that holds it back, and it could use a little bit more ammo. Number 1 for the muzzle, we actually go with the monolithic suppressor. I prefer the monolithic suppressor over the mono integral barrel. You get sound suppression and damage range, and you actually get a secret stat that lets you pull up your gun quicker. Basically, you get more ADS time, so definitely make sure you put on the monolithic suppressor muzzle. For the laser, 5mm laser, you get hip fire accuracy and sprint to fire speed. It is very, very overpowered. If the Modern Warfare MP5 did not have the laser, it would be absolutely horrible. It definitely pairs well with the Merc foregrip as well, so definitely make sure you throw on the 5mm laser, as it is the best attachment in the entire game for the Modern Warfare weapons. For the underbarrel, Merc foregrip, recoil control, and hip fire accuracy, it pairs perfectly well with the 5mm laser. They both give you hip fire accuracy, so it increases your hip fire accuracy by double. Definitely make sure you are running the Merc foregrip. It is the best grip for the Modern Warfare weapons, including the MP5. For the ammunition, 45 round mag really is no other choice. 30 round mag is complete trash. It lowers your fire rate, lowers your recoil, and it only has 30 rounds. And the mag, definitely a no-go. So definitely make sure you go with a 45 round mag, as there is no other option. Then finally, for the final attachment, you go with sleight of hand. The gun shoots pretty quick. The 45 round mag is not a lot of ammo, especially for a gun that shoots as quick as a Modern Warfare MP5. So we are going to have to run the sleight of hand to combat that low mag size. Really all there is to it. So definitely make sure you throw on sleight of hand. On to the 4th best loadout, definitely has to go to C58. Not the best AR in the entire game, but definitely not even close to the worst. Definitely a top contender for the top ARs in Warzone. Number 1 for the muzzle, AC suppressor, sound suppression, vertical recoil control, bullet velocity, and damage range. Pretty much a must, especially if you're using long range weapons to medium range weapons. Sometimes the sound suppressor is good for close range guns, but if you are rocking a long range gun, there is no other option. Just run the AC suppressor all the time. There is no other option. For the barrel, we go task force barrel, bullet velocity, horizontal recoil control, damage range, and vertical recoil control. It increases the damage more than any other barrel, so definitely make sure you are running it. There is no other option. Task force is, the second best you can run is a reinforced heavy, but the task force has better stats, so definitely make sure you throw on the task force. Underbarrel, field edge grip, horizontal and vertical recoil control. You want as much recoil control on long range weapons as possible. Really, the field edge grip is the only one that gives the most recoil control out of any of the other grips. The foregrip just gets horizontal, so definitely make sure you throw on the field edge for that horizontal and vertical recoil control. Definitely makes the gun much better. For the optic, we actually run the axial arms. It used to be the Royal and Cross 4 times, but they did nerf it, so really the only option now is the axial arms 3 times. And then when you go to the reticles, make sure you do throw on the precision reticle. It is definitely the best reticle in the entire game. It's like a little black dot, so definitely make sure you throw on the precision reticle with the axial arms 3 times. Ammunition, 45 round jung on a C58, one of those guns where you can just get away with running a lower magazine size, just because the C58 actually has one of the slower fire rates in the entire game. So 45 round mag should be plenty enough. Usually you would have to run a 55 round, but again, the C58 has one of the slower fire rates, so there really is no reason to run the 55 round mag, as it'll just decrease your ADS time. So go to 45 round mag. On to the number 3 loadout in the entire game, definitely the MAC-10. High mobility, high damage, high fire rate. Definitely the 3rd best gun in the entire game in Warzone Season 5. Going for the barrel, we go with task force, damage range, bullet velocity, and straight speed. You're going to see task force a lot on pretty much all the colder weapons. It is a very, very good attachment, almost too good to pass up. So definitely the best choice for the MAC-10. For the underbarrel, striker grip, move speed, and hip fire accuracy, probably one of the best attachments in the entire game, if not the best attachment in the entire game, just because you get no cons, and the hip fire accuracy and move speed is very, very good. So definitely make sure you throw on a striker grip. It is definitely a must choice, and there is no downside to running the attachment. For the laser, Tiger Team Spotlight, pretty much like the Bruiser grip, but it does have 2 cons. So definitely make sure you throw on a Tiger Team, as it actually does stack with the Bruiser grip. They both give me movement speed and aim walking movement speed. So definitely make sure you throw on a Tiger Team Spotlight to complement the Bruiser grip. Ammunition, 53 round drum mag. You shouldn't need anything more on the MAC-10. MAC-10 is one of those guns where it has the perfect ammo count. 53 round drum mag doesn't decrease your ADS time too much, and you actually don't pretty much ever run out of ammo. So 53 round drum mag is the best choice for the MAC-10. Now for the stock, we are going to throw in ADS fire move speed, aim walking move speed, and sprint to fire time. The Raider stock is the best choice. It is the best stock in the entire game for the colder weapons. Combat stock, you would normally run combat stock, but there is no sprint to fire time. So definitely Raider stock is pretty much a better version of the combat stock. So definitely make sure you throw in Raider stock. On to the second best loadout in Warzone Season 5, definitely goes to the Bullfrog. Pretty much is a better version of the MAC-10. Number 1 for the muzzle, groove suppressor, sound suppression, vertical recoil control, bullet velocity, and damage range. The sound suppressor is a no-go because you do lose out on quite a bit of damage range. You can see in the bar down below, so you lose out on quite a bit of damage. So we go the groove suppressor so we keep our damage and sprint to fire time. For the barrel, we go the task force barrel. You get damage range, bullet velocity, and stray speed. Again, definitely one of the better attachments in the entire game. You're going to be running the task force barrel on the majority of the colder weapons, including the Bullfrog. For the laser, Tiger Team Spotlight, move speed, and aim walking move speed. Tiger Team Spotlight is the best attachment in the entire game. It is very, very overpowered. It hasn't been nerfed, hasn't been buffed. It might be buffed, or it might be nerfed soon, I don't know. But in the meantime, at the time of making this video, the Tiger Team definitely is the best attachment in the entire game and the best choice for the Bullfrog. For the stock, we're throwing the skeletal stock, ADS fire move speed, aim walking move speed, and sprint to fire time. We cannot run the PKM stock as it does actually not give you sprint to fire time, and we need as much sprint to fire time as humanly possible as we are running the gun for close ranges, so definitely throwing the skeletal stock. For the last attachment, we go the bruiser grip, move speed, and hip fire accuracy. There is no cons, there absolutely is no reason to run this. We are able to run the bruiser grip just because the Bullfrog does come with 50 bullets by default, so we can actually get an extra attachment slot that we can use for the bruiser grip. Easily the best gun in the entire game in Warzone Season 5 is the Krig 6. They've tried to nerf it. It has not worked at all. It has no recoil, high damage, and very, very good range. Easily, by far and away, the best gun in Warzone Season 5. Number 1 for the muzzle, HC suppressor, sound suppression, vertical recoil control, bullet velocity, and damage range. The best attachment for the colder weapons, especially for longer ranges. Definitely make sure you throw in the HC suppressor. This gun is not usable without it. For the barrel, we throw in the mil spec, pretty much just the task force, but a different name. You get bullet velocity, horizontal recoil control, damage range, and vertical recoil control. You cannot run this gun without the task force barrel. You will lose out on too much damage range, and the cons don't matter. The cons are pretty much for close range guns, so definitely make sure you throw in the mil spec. For the optic, we throw on the axial arms, then we actually throw on the precision reticle. The precision reticle is a very, very good reticle, probably the best reticle in the entire game. It's a little black dot, definitely the most accurate reticle in the entire game. If you don't have the precision reticle, definitely go for it. It is a big, big, big help. For the underbarrel, we go with the field agent grip for the horizontal and vertical recoil control. Definitely a big, big help. Even on guns like the Krig 6 that don't have recoil, it definitely still helps. It makes you have even less recoil. So the field agent grip definitely is the best choice for the Krig 6. For the ammunition 60 round mag, the Krig 6 is one of the guns that just shoots pretty fast, so you are going to have to run a 60 round mag. You are going to lose out on some ADS time, but the gun is for long range, so it really does not matter that much how much ADS time you do lose out on. So just go to 60 round mag as it is the best option. Those are the top 5 best class setups in Warzone Season 5. Hope you guys did enjoy. Hope you guys get some high kill games and some wins with them, and see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Shoulders, but that ain't a feather. I'm praying nowadays to get better. I do not need you. If you wanna leave, you can go. I ain't write no letter. I stay to myself, cause they start acting different when they see that you getting cheddar. They like, why you so distant? Cause